All right. Hello, everybody. This is Matt Ham here with UPrint Faith in Personal Development, and this is part of our Faith in Business Spotlight series. Today, I have the good privilege to chat with one of our dear friends, Mr. Will Musselwhite. Will.
Good morning, Matt. How are you?
Good, buddy. What's happening, man?
Another pretty day, so it's all good. I'm here in the office and got some things to work on, but all is well.
I'll tell you what, man, I never once was worried about somebody dressing appropriately for a Zoom call. You know, like on Zoom calls, people are like, I didn't know this was going to be, but with Will Musselwhite, baby, you know you're always getting top first class.
We've been doing some Zoom calls with our office, and some people have been laughing, asking if I'm wearing a sports coat and like some boxers. But yeah, I'm in the office, so yeah, the full outfit.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, guys, Will is one of the premier luxury real estate specialists in Southeastern North Carolina, and we connected a little while ago. And Will, we just love your heart, man, who you are, kind of the quality of work that you do. You're very great attention to your clients and to detail with properties and so forth. And we're in a challenging time. So I'd love for you to share maybe a snapshot about how you got into real estate, and then we'll talk about some other things. But give folks an idea of what you do and how you got into it.
Yeah, so I went to college at Charleston, and there I worked with various developers and in construction, real estate investment, and but I've always wanted to get into residential. And a few years ago, Sotheby's came around, and it just kind of hit the checklist of everything I wanted. It's a smaller boutique firm, and they do focus more on the luxury side of things, but it's just been great. So I got in, and I think there's about 40 of us now, but that's spread out with 5 or 6 offices, with Wilmington being the main one. But I love it. I love the marketing side of things. I do the attention to detail and just that connection with clients that become great friends with me. So it's just been it's a tough and competitive industry, but it's a great industry, and so I've really enjoyed it.
Well, man, you've got the personality for it for sure, and certainly the character. I love how you carry yourself too. Like you predominantly, and I don't want to misspeak, but you know, Sotheby's and yourself. I mean, you sell all different types of home values and things, and
Right.
you've done all of that. But there is a focus, I think, for you on luxury real estate.
It
And
is. We're more known for the luxury, and then more on the listing side too. And that's what I love, because I love from the marketing. And when we do like photos and videos for a nicer home, it's kind of like a full day production day, like you're filming a movie. And I love it. You do these videos, they're kind of like a trailer you see for a movie to get people excited about the property. And you just have to think outside the box for some of these nicer homes. But Sotheby's, with their international presence, has just been huge for all of us with some of our properties, with the exposure that we get.
yeah, so we're in an interesting season right now, you know, with the whole coronavirus situation and kind of shut down and so forth. Talk a little bit, man, about how you've been kind of carrying on during this season, because I mean, like you said, I mean, a lot of folks staying at home in their pajamas, and you're getting
Yeah.
dressed up in your normal attire and going in. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep some normalcy, and first couple of days after they kind of did that 30-day lockdown, I tried the first day. I still remember it was Monday. It was raining outside. I was up in my office, and I have a little 3.5-year-old Edward, and he came up there probably about 10 times, wanted to play. And I was trying to focus on some work, and I just told my wife, I'm going to have to start going to the office. So after that, we've been working as a team, and I'm just trying to keep some normalcy. I have a couple of deals going on, but also just working on my business. And I'm kind of treating it like when we got hit with Florence, in our industry, it kind of got quiet for kind of across the board. And, you know, I try to work on my business and do what I can to keep growing. And that just helps me. So that's what I'm kind of doing. I say it's a moment, and you know, they're opening the beaches, and we're going to get through this. And so during this period, it's my wife and I trying to work as a team, but also me, you know, doing what I can to work on my business and grow during this time. So
So Will, your faith is an increasingly important aspect of who you are in your life and who you are becoming, man, and just being a brother and a friend, and just watching you grow and step into that has been super cool. How has for you in this season? How has faith been present, and how have you been stepping in with facing adversity? It's an opportunity for faith to rise up or for faith to possibly get quiet. And I think for you, faith is rising up. So talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. I start my mornings kind of with my quiet time, and even so I meet with Kevin Adams, obviously your partner, and he has me even do like a joy journal, and I do. It really helps you kind of put everything in perspective. I mean, it can be the little things, but like today, just a beautiful day, and spent a little time drinking coffee earlier this morning with my wife, and just the little things, enjoying that and having the right perspective. And I think during these difficult times, you got to keep your faith, but also it's kind of a right perspective and the right mindset, because we're all in this together. But it's, between you and the faith in business and what you are doing on social media, and then also with Kevin Adams, who I meet with now virtually once a week, but it's been huge in just kind of keeping me on that path and making my faith stronger and stronger. And also, we're big PC3 fans, so it's been cool. Sarah and I watching that virtually every Sunday, and that's just another. I think they're doing a great job also. But yeah, over the last year and a half, I've always been Christian and had my faith, but it's gone much stronger since my relationship with you and Kevin and everything y'all are doing. So it's been great.
Well, man, we certainly appreciate it, and I want to jump back into the conversation here about your business and
Yeah.
and where you kind of see things, going moving forward. Like, what are your aspirations around the corner when this begins to lift and kind of back off to the races?
Yeah, we our firm Sotheby's, we have one at 9:30 this morning. We do Zoom calls, and it's actually been great because we used to do meetings every 2 weeks, and now we're doing it every week. And we probably have anywhere from 25 to 30 people on there, so it's a lot compared to when we did it in person. It was maybe 8, 10 at the most. So it's been cool because there's people in Moorhead, down to Ocean Out, to Southport, to Bald Head Island, and everybody's thoughts. But we're all thinking, I think compared to other places, we're in a good position for real estate compared to up north and some of these bigger cities. They're way more congested. So, the rates were really good about a month ago, but they're still good. And I think if I had to choose somewhere good to be in for real estate, I think Wilmington's going to be great. And I think we're all staying positive, but I think once we can get through this, it should crank back up, which would be great.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, the final question here, Will, as we kind of wrap up, today's conversation. How can folks connect with you, and get more into, what you're doing, follow you and find out kind of how you are bringing Will Musselwhite into the real estate industry in a fresh way?
Yeah, I'm on social media with Instagram, Facebook. I do all that. I do a lot of marketing from postcards and magazines. But yes, Sotheby's is known as luxury, but I've tried to tell people I do all ranges and buying and selling. So I'm trying to let people know that I love the higher end and the luxury side of things, but also would love to work with anybody and help them. I mean, it's a huge moment in your life if you're buying or selling, so it's a huge deal. But I'm very patient and don't rush people, and kind of pride myself in communication and keeping in touch with clients. So yeah, kind of a wide range, and would love to help them out.
Yeah. Do you want to toss out a phone number real quick?
Yeah, 910-736-2869. And once again, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, so we'd love to connect with people and help them out.
Absolutely, man. Well, Will, dude, we think the world of you, man. And guys, I will say that this man brings excellence into what he does every day, and that's what it is about. We talk about faith in business not being evangelizing from your desk, but about living out excellently what God's placed inside of you. So, Will, thanks for being a true testimony of that, man, and appreciate you joining us on the Spotlight Story here.
Absolutely. You take care, Matt.
Have a good day, buddy.
Thanks.